Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Tyler, and what I'm going to do today, I'm going to show you guys the new Xbox One console that came out like 3 months ago. Sorry if I didn't have enough time to get to it, but the wait is finally over, so let's get started, and here is the 10-minute Xbox One review. So let's get started. Let's first talk about the controller. Here is the Xbox One controller. It's basically the same as the 360 controller, but it's a little bit bigger. This is the power up button to turn it on in the middle. And as usual, you got your A, X, Y, and B button, your 2 analog stick buttons, your little D-pad thingamajig, your pause, and your select button, and then this is also your home button instead of your turn on button. And then you got your little triggers on the back: left bumper, right trigger, left trigger, and yeah, and that's the battery pack right there. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I actually have another one right over here. I actually have 2 controllers for the Xbox One. So let's move on to something better. Next up is the Xbox One mic. Yes, this is the mic for the Xbox One. Which mic do I really prefer? I prefer the 360 mic because this mic is really uncomfortable to wear on your head. The plugins right here, you got your mute button, you got your volume up and down button, and this is where you plug it into your Xbox One controller. And what's really cool about the mic, I gotta say, whenever you keep pushing up the volume up button, when it's plugged into the controller, it actually makes a beeping sound through the mic and you can actually hear it, which is really cool. So, yeah, guys, I prefer the 360 mic because this is, it looks cool, like, it looks like a real mic, I have to say. It's really cool, but honestly, I prefer the 360 mic way better. So let's move on to something else. I also forgot to talk about the Xbox One box that it came in with the console. This is the box for the Xbox One, and oh my god, is it ginormous. Yeah, so that's the box for the Xbox One. So let's move on to something else. This right here, on top of the Xbox One console, which is right here, is the Xbox One Connect. You guys may not have noticed yet, but you can actually use this Connect for Skype. On the Xbox One, you got your little camera right here, and then this little X right here flashes whenever the console's on and when it's also plugged in. So yeah, this is the Xbox One Connect, and between the two, I prefer Xbox One Connect. Way better. So let's move on to something even better. And right here is the moment we've all been waiting for, is the Xbox One console. And I gotta say, for the Xbox One, it's pretty freaking big. It's basically the same size as the 360 console, which is right over here. This is my 360, a little bit smaller than Xbox One. But this is just a couple inches bigger. I don't know if they're going to be making a white Xbox One consoles. They only have black ones in stock right now. And what is the price for the Xbox One? It's $500. $100 more than the PlayStation 4. The PlayStation 4 was $400. So, yeah, I think for $500 for the new Xbox One is ridiculous. Whenever the pre-orders were done, like whenever they were finished, there was a Day 1 edition for the Xbox One. There was a Day 1 edition, and on Walmart.com, after the pre-orders were done, the Day 1 edition on Walmart.com for the Xbox One, it costed about, I think, $1,189 for the Day 1 edition after the pre-orders on Walmart.com. So basically, you're spending another $689. Yeah, that is ridiculous for the Day 1 edition after pre-orders. So I'm going to talk about the features and what's on the Xbox One console coming up. And right here is the power on button. But what's cool about the Xbox One, you actually don't have to turn on the power button. You can also say Xbox on. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Xbox on. There we go. See, and it turns on automatically for you. So, yeah. Yep, so this is the dashboard for the Xbox One. As you can see, let me show you. Where's my controller? As you can see, it is Windows 8. Let me sign in real quick. And the friends list on here, instead of having 100 on the 360, you can follow people on Twitter, and you can have about 1,000 friends on the Xbox One console, which is really cool. So yeah, I just signed in on Machete4. That's my gamer tag. So yeah, first off, this is the dashboard on the Xbox One. You got your home. This is your friends list. Snap, which you can now like have a little screen on the side whenever you're like playing the game. Like on the right side's the snap, left side is the game. You got your games and apps. I got Need for Speed Rivals last night. That's a really good game. Ghost. You got your achievements, your party. And over here is your pins. What's really cool is you can actually have as many pins as you want, and you can actually also pin your games as well. You got, for me, I got Need for Speed Rivals, Dead Rising 3, Messages, Forza Motorsport 5, Killer Instinct, Party, Game DVR. Game DVR is where you can record your games for 5 minutes of your previous gameplays, which is really cool. You got Connect Sports Rivals, Battlefield 4, Ghost, Rise Son of Rome, Assassin's Creed 4, Twitch, where you can watch video game clips and all that, Xbox Music, SkyDrive. This was also on the 360 as well, and it's also on the Xbox One as well. You got the Skype, Upload Studio. Upload Studio is where you upload your 5-minute game clips from the game DVR, and that's where you can watch your friends' games clips, and you can also watch yours as well. You got the Blu-ray player. Yes, also, on the Xbox One, instead of just watching regular DVD movies, you can also watch Blu-ray movies as well on the Xbox One. But on the 360, you can't do that. And you got Netflix, YouTube, TV. Let's talk about the TV for a second. The TV app is where you can hook up your HDMI cable from your satellite box or something like that. And you can actually watch TV on your Xbox One when you're playing the game at the same time. So like the right side would be your TV, and the left side would be your game, which is really cool. And also you got Internet Explorer and Xbox Video. And over here is the store. You got games, movies and TV, music, and apps. And down here you got the Bean search bar. And up here you got notifications, and right over there is where your profile information. So yeah, I'm going to show you a couple apps here for the last minute. I'm going to show you the Skype. Alright, so yeah, this is the Skype on the Xbox One, which is really cool. So yeah, if you have an Xbox One, you can Skype and video chat with people on a home video game console on your home TV, which is really cool. So yeah, it's just the ordinary Skype like everybody has. Yeah, so that's the Skype. You got your friends list, your people, and all that. And then every time you want to go back to the home page, you just hit the middle button, and it brings you back to the dashboard. And also, I forgot to say this, but whenever you're playing a game, say like if you're playing one of these games down here, you can actually hit the home button as well, and you can go back to the dashboard as any time as you want whenever you're playing the game, and you can continue where you left off. But on the 360, you can't do that. But on the Xbox One, you can, which is really cool. So, yeah, that's basically all I gotta say, guys. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the 10-minute Xbox One review. And as always, have a nice day. peace out, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.